You walk into a training seminar. The room is dead silent. 20 nervous professionals are sitting in their chairs, staring at their phones, waiting for the session to begin. To get any actual teaching done, you have to break through that barrier of social tension immediately, but playfully. Trust has to be established before learning can happen. But forcing strangers into high-risk icebreakers, like asking them to share deep personal secrets or perform a skit, often creates more anxiety than it relieves. Instead, we use the tagged pair interview. The tagged pair interview is a highly structured, low-risk conversation protocol designed to systematically melt room tension. A masterful opening activity accomplishes two distinct tasks. First, it gets people talking. Second, it subtly lowers their psychological defenses so the real instructional work can begin. Step 1. Check your physical prerequisites. You need an even number of participants in the room and a visible flip chart or whiteboard at the front. Write 3 standard, low-anxiety questions on that board for the entire room to see. On this flip chart interface, the first 2 questions are simple. Question 1, who are you? Question 2, where do you work or what do you do? Question 3 shifts the focus slightly. What do you expect to get out of this course today? The strategy here relies on simplicity. Participants already know their names and their jobs, which prevents cognitive overload. Cognitive overload occurs when a learner receives too much new information or complex instruction at once, impairing their ability to process anything at all. These 3 questions provide a predictable baseline. They establish a safe conversational rhythm between strangers before you introduce any complex thought. Now we introduce the 4th, hidden component of the framework, the tag, or in Azerbaijani, the yarluk. The tag is an unconventional, non-invasive question designed to reveal a participant's values and personality without crossing professional boundaries. This quadrant illustration shows 4 thematic examples of a tag. For instance, what world record would you break? Or what do you consider the greatest human invention? You could also ask which era of history they would choose to live in, or what type of vehicle best represents their working style. The golden rule of the tag is relevance. The question you choose must connect directly to the upcoming course syllabus. A random question about someone's favorite color leaves the conversation stranded, but asking a group of engineers about historical inventions immediately primes their minds for the day's technical topic. The tag functions as a covert diagnostic tool. It allows the trainer to assess exactly how the room thinks about the subject matter before the first formal lesson even starts. Step 2. Reorganize the room. Instruct the participants to pair up and form 2-person interview pods. You must give them exactly 10 minutes to interview each other using the 4 questions on the board. Trainers often fail here by letting the chatter run long, bleeding into critical course instruction time. Enforce the time limit strictly. Step 3. Call the room back to attention. Go around the room and require each individual to introduce their partner to the group, rather than introducing themselves. Forcing participants to speak about someone else drastically lowers their public speaking anxiety. Simultaneously, it builds immediate interpersonal accountability within the group because they have to accurately represent their peer. Look at the room now. The heavy silence from 10 minutes ago is gone. You have a vibrant, connected group that is actively thinking about the course theme. This diagram outlines your immediate homework. Review the syllabus for your next training session and draft a custom tag question tailored perfectly to connect the icebreaker to your core material. Once you master this baseline protocol, you can explore higher energy alternatives, like the risky method, which uses dice to gamify personal introductions. Masterful trainers never leave a room's energy to chance. They architect it systematically from the very first minute.